Girls don't compliment guys because they are likely to take it non-platonically. Guys take it non-platonically because it happens so infrequently they don't know how to handle it. When I was an awkward loner in 6th grade, I was riding the bus and a cute girl I didn't know very well gazed at me for a second and said super genuinely, almost involuntarily, "You have really nice eyes." That was 18 years ago, and I still think about it now and then. Compliments go further than most people think. I had something similar happen in 7th grade. I was passing a cute girl in the hall, and she said hi and asked me how I was doing. I wasn't used to someone being nice, so I just blurted out, "I don't know you," and walked away. I'm almost 40 now, and the memory will pop into my head from time to time. I feel so bad I treated someone trying to be nice so dismissively. I wish I knew who it was, so I could apologize. The last compliment I had was after I shaved all my hair off, and a woman said I had a nicely shaped head. That was about a year ago, still holding on to that one. That would have made me super paranoid. As a non-attractive dude who is good at cooking, I love the monthly potluck birthday party we do, because it's the only time I ever get compliments. Work is like 85% women. We just had January's party today. I made carnitas. Everyone loved my carnitas. I soaked up my monthly compliments like a cactus in a desert rainstorm. I dunno, I never compliment girls out of the blue because I don't want to make them feel like I hit on them. Because if someone complimented me like that, out of the blue, I'd start wondering about it myself. Don't you guys ever feel uncomplimentable? Just gotta compliment something specific. I like your shoes or your hair looks nice, like that work well and are pretty neutral. It's always the older women that compliment me. Girls around my age don't say shit lol. I'm not an ugly, but I'm no male model either. The only compliment I remember getting from someone other than my mom, girlfriends, or now wife was back in college. I was meeting this girl downtown at a fancy bar for some drinks. I parked my car in the parking garage and was walking out of the garage when the lot attendant said to me, "Are you meeting a lucky lady tonight, sweetie?" I look over and it's a 60-something bigger black lady. I tell her yes I am, and she responds with, "Well, it's going to be a great night, don't you worry about it. That shirt looks great on you, and you look very handsome tonight." I laugh and tell her thank you. 10 years later, and I still think about how it felt to get randomly complimented. Thank you, Anita. Made my night. Picked my wife some flowers one day at work. This was back when we were newlyweds. Well, I get home and give them to her knowing they are her favorite color. Her reaction was okay and gave a funny look. It was tough, but figured she didn't like flowers, so I stopped getting her flowers. Years later she asks why I don't get her flowers, and I remind her of that incident. She was like, "Oh, I just thought you wanted something," and was in a bad mood that day. To be fair, I'm an ugly girl and I have the same reaction. A tiny crush anytime a guy says something nice, because it happens so rarely. Twice in 2018, for example, and I remember both times very clearly. So I think this is less guy/girl split and more attractive/unattractive split. I've complimented guys before, and they don't bat an eye, though that could be the whole ugly thing going for me. I think even good looking guys don't get complimented that often. But I think it has to do with being complimentable and actually having women you hang out with. When I'm hanging out with female friends I generally get compliments, usually on shoes, but also things like "you look nice today" if I put effort into my appearance that day. When I got on the bus today, a crazy homeless lady said, "I just want to let you know that you're a really good looking man." Of course I thanked her, but I have no idea how to take it. She's basically the first woman to ever compliment my looks, and I'm 37. As long as she didn't follow up the compliment by asking if you had any change to spare, I think it's okay to feel good about it. Girl, I like your new haircut. Guy, she wants my dick. Girl, I want your dick. Guy, she's probably just really friendly. Girl, I like your new haircut. Guy, obvious confusion. Girl, I want your dick. Guy, confusion increasing. Shit, I compliment my bros on their sick gym gains all the time. I guess I'm face fucking Mac tonight. Rules are rules. I mean, $20 is $20, right? I'm a guy. Anytime anyone compliments me, I just feel good. Unless somebody literally said, hey, I'm into you, that thought won't cross my mind. Several people at work have said a woman in the building next door likes me, but she's never said anything, so I dunno. There's a 90% plus chance that, if someone flirted with me, I wouldn't recognize it anyhow. There is that mix. Some guys think any attention from a girl is flirting, while others would need the explicit statement. And there are the mix of complaints of guys being both creepy for pushing on everything, and for being so oblivious to obvious signals that someone is into them. There was an old friend who gave me some very mixed signals, and I figured it was better taking the oblivious guy route, rather than ruin the friendship over jumping it. That was my first thought when I saw that post on the front page. Too many guys mistake being nice with flirting for randomly complimenting them to be a good idea. A girl on the train called me handsome the other day. I thanked her. She had a cute southern accent. I'm in San Diego. That felt nice. Congratulations on being complimented. Do you have any extras to share? I hate it, because it's either a compliment or a flirt, because that's how women also flirt. A girl grabbed my arm after a concert and told me, you have really nice arms. All that working out really paid off. I just said thanks, I appreciate it, and she just tagged along, while I was walking out with my buddies expecting me to flirt back, or something. I don't know what. You basically have to guess, or initiate the flirting yourself. No other option. Where on the other hand, any sort of teasing / mockery made of the male party seems to be a guy's for attention and affection. Had a date roast me all night. She was really funny. I mean, I'd be okay with a little bit of teasing on a date, but if she did it the entire night, I'd pass on that shit. I understand it's just joking around, but at some point that shit's just not funny. The last compliment I received from a woman was years ago, and I remember it well. She said, you have a nice box. I was homeless at that time, and so was she, and living in a box behind McDonald's. McDonald's kept their Wi-Fi on all night, and I could post on the internet with my old smartphone that had no cell service, but did have Wi-Fi. Anyway, my box was sort of tricked out. It had 2 levels, although the second level was for storage of clothes only. I built in a cup holder. It also had some Christmas decorations I got from the dumpster. It was a nice looking box, and I was proud of it. The compliment made me smile. I'm not homeless anymore. Just poor. I haven't had a compliment from a woman since then. Then again, I don't meet many women while scraping paint off windows. My job. The key is to be fluid with compliments when deserved. Doesn't matter the gender or the person, or your interest or lack of interest in them, nor their age. If someone is wearing a nice outfit, tell them. I had 2 women at work compliment me on the way I smell. I work in a lab. I'm not used to women other than my wife commenting on a positive trait I have, so the obvious response I had was, thanks, I have a phobia of smelling awful. Instead of just thanks, it got awkward quick. Me, your hair looks nice, Brian. Did you just get it cut? Brian, how's your boyfriend? Me, he is good. Slowly walks away from the awkward interaction. I like to compliment everyone all the time, and some men take it way weird. Please don't stop doing it. Many straight guys get them so rarely. I think I can understand. At times I get hit on by pretty ladies and I don't know how to react, because I'm flawed they actually like me. It ends up I impulsively reject them, because I can't believe someone like that would like me. Sounds awful maybe, however, it's the truth. Typically, for men, genuine compliments on appearance and sharing emotion, issues, etc. are reserved for romantic partners, not friends. For women, those things are for friends and romantic partners both. That's why we run into these issues. Yeah, men can't pick up signs from women, because the vast majority of women have performed those same signs before in a totally platonic way, and if you're a dude and act on the wrong one, there are serious negative social consequences. So it's always best to play it safe. This is taught to us as young boys. Most girls, when you talk to them growing up, just snicker or mock at your feeble, testosterone-fueled awkward attempts. Your male friends relentlessly ridicule your faults, while society pounds into you that stoic notion of just shutting up and keeping a stiff upper lip, that you should suffer in silence. In the end, most interactions with the opposite sex within dating range pertains boy chasing girl with few exceptions. Boys will learn what failure looks like after a few hundred attempts or so, and seeing a nice smile followed by a friendly compliment could easily be misinterpreted with the hope that there is something more. Thanks for watching this video. If you already subscribed, thank you very much. Public daily new videos, you can check previous videos.